Hey guys, what's going on? Dan Proatmeal, registered dietitian. This week's video is going to be on 3 healthy breakfast recipes that are easy to make, healthy, high in protein, moderate carbs, and moderate fat. So let's get right into it. The first one is going to be a typical egg sandwich, but not your typical egg sandwich from the deli, like a bacon, egg, and cheese, but a little bit different version. So what I like to do is get a pack of English muffins. You can get whole wheat or white, whatever you prefer. Whole wheat's gonna have a little bit more fiber. And I toast those, and then I throw some eggs in the pan. Whatever eggs you typically buy. I usually do 1 egg per English muffin, and then I'll do some egg whites as well, just to boost the protein a little bit. Just because 1 egg has about 5 grams of protein, and that doesn't typically equate to enough for most people. And then I'll throw a little bit of low-fat cheese on there as the egg's cooking in the pan. And then I'll top that finally with some sauteed spinach. You can still get some veggies in at breakfast. Spinach is a great option. Doesn't really have too much of a taste, especially when it's cooked. And then that's pretty much it for that meal. Now each sandwich, I usually make 2, but some people 1 might be enough. Each sandwich has about 30-35 grams of carbs, and then anywhere from 10 to 20 grams of protein, depending on how many eggs you use. Like I said, I usually use 1, and then I'll throw some egg whites on there for a little bit extra protein. Then you throw in a piece of fruit, and that's a great meal option. It can be quick. You can have that made within 10 minutes. So that's number 1. Alright, number 2 is going to be protein oatmeal, or what I like to call Proatmeal. This is something that I've been making for years. It kind of covers all your nutritional bases at breakfast. So you start off by just making oatmeal the normal way as you would. Oatmeal is pretty nutritious breakfast option by itself, but a lot of times it's lacking protein, so this recipe kind of takes care of that. So you make oatmeal the regular way. You can use regular cow's milk or almond milk, whatever milk you prefer. You can even use water. It doesn't taste as good, but however you like to prepare it. I usually make it in the microwave. You can make it on the stove top, but once you make the oatmeal, you let it cool for 1 to 2 minutes, and then you're gonna add a protein powder of your choice. I usually use whey protein. Whey tends to be one of the higher quality proteins if you compare them to plant proteins, but some people don't eat dairy, or if you're vegan, that's fine too. So there's a lot of good plant-based proteins out there, and they're actually getting better tasting as the years go on, because they started out and they were not really good tasting at all. So they're definitely better tasting now. So you add 1 to 2 scoops of protein powder of your choice, and the good thing about that is it also flavors the oatmeal, so you get not as bland oatmeal. And then I like to top that with some berries, just to add in some nice vitamins and antioxidants. I usually microwave the berries for 30 seconds to a minute, just to defrost them a little bit, and then I'll also throw some nuts in there sometimes. So this is a totally flexible recipe. You can adjust the ingredients to your liking and to your macronutrients, your protein, carbohydrates, and fats that you're trying to hit at that meal. So that's another great option for breakfast. And then the last one is going to just be a typical smoothie. Now smoothies sometimes get a bad rap because they aren't seen as complete meals, but they can be if you make sure you get a little bit of protein, carbs, and fats in each smoothie that you make. So the typical smoothie that I usually make is I start out with a little bit of ice in the blender. Then I'll add a little bit of orange juice, bananas, a half or a whole, depending on whatever you like. I'll add in some frozen berries. I'll blend that up. You can even add some spinach if you like. It gives it a little bit of a funky color, but you really don't taste it, and you'll get some extra nutrition there. So you blend that up, and then you're gonna add in a scoop of protein powder of your liking. So just like with the Proatmeal, you can add in plant-based protein powder or whey, whichever you prefer. Then you'll blend that up, and the good thing about that is that's pretty much it. So that's a quick breakfast option, and you can hit a nice high protein, moderate carb, moderate fat meal just by making that quick smoothie, and that takes 3 minutes. So those are the 3 top breakfast options that I like to recommend for my clients, and some of them I use daily. I usually alternate between the egg sandwiches and the oatmeal personally, just because it fits into my own macros. But let me know what your favorite breakfast option is below in the comment section. And also let me know what you guys would like to hear about more. I'm going to be trying to make these videos once a week, so you'll see my face more on the Facebook page. Alright, I hope everybody is staying healthy out there. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.